the team of China's space exploration is young. The average age, I think, is between 30 to 35. This is because the team of China's exploration is growing together with China's space program. Such a young team make the team of China's space exploration super enthusiasm with abundant innovativeness. I graduated from China University of Geosciences with a major in planetary geology and comparative planetology in 2022, and before that I obtained my bachelor degree also from the same university but in geology. So I actually is a geologist, and then I went to Hong Kong in 2023 as a postdoc. So I'm currently in Hong Kong and in HKU.
What motivated you to specialize in planetary mechanism and planetary geology during your PhD?
I'm actually a geology student when I was an undergraduate student, and at that time, China has a very ambitious lunar program. I went to college in 2013. And at that time, actually, that is a year that China launched Chang'e 3 mission. That is China's first lunar landing mission and the world's first lunar landing mission since 1976. And at that time, there are some professors in my college, China University of Geosciences, that participate in China's lunar missions. And I just realized that I can also join China's lunar and space explorations, because China's lunar missions and other space missions need geologists, because the Earth and other planets are very similar to each other, and they have a common range. They are both planets in the solar system, and I realized that I can contribute to China's lunar missions at that time. And then when I went to graduate school, I chose planetary science as my major. And at that time, my advisor, Professor Long Xiao, has helped me and inspired me to participate in China's lunar missions. And then I spent actually my entire PhD time to study the Chang'e 5, China's first lunar sample return mission landing site, and the samples after they were successfully returned to the Earth.
So, as the first Hong Kong researcher to apply for the Chang'e 5 samples, what was the application process like?
China National Space Administration, who is responsible for the sample administration, opened a sample application for all scientists in China, including Hong Kong and Macau. And every application need submit a proposal to them, and each proposal will first evaluated by a lunar sample expert committee preliminary, and the successful applicants will have a chance to present their proposal to the lunar sample expert committee later. And then after the interview and this presentation, the successful applicant will have a chance to study lunar samples. For me, I submit my proposal to China National Space Administration in the April of 2023, and then I have a chance to do the interview or the defense my proposal in the May of 2023, and very likely my proposal was approved by CINSA, China National Space Administration, and I successfully get the lunar samples to Hong Kong, and I brought them to HKU in August of 2023. Yeah, this is the process. And by knowing better other planets, we can know better our own Earth. And planetary and geology not only means Earth geology, but also means geology of other planets. By knowing other planets, we can know better of our own Earth. And this is how the development of geology around the world. And at that moment, I realized that I can be a planetary geologist geologist.
So that's where your dreams start.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So what future research projects are you planning to undertake, especially related to planetary exploration?
My current plan is we plan to apply for some Chang'e 6 samples as well in HKU with the support and help of my colleagues from this university. And we plan to study those new lunar samples as a team. And we think with the support, of the university, we can contribute to the lunar missions, Chang'e 6 lunar missions as well. And after Chang'e 6 missions, the Chinese lunar exploration program is super ambitious. We will have Chang'e 7 and Chang'e 8 missions to the lunar south pole to hunt for waters. And before 2030, we will have first Chinese astronaut stepping on the lunar surface. So here in Hong Kong, in HKU, I plan to will contribute and spend my time in the future Chinese lunar missions as well. And it's very proud to do this.
And actually, the public is taking greater interest in the National Space Project. And how can the public support and engage with scientific endeavors like those of Chang'e 5 mission?
There are lots of opportunities for the public to be engaged in a Chinese lunar mission or a space mission. As you know, the name of Chinese lunar mission, the rover, is named by the public by a vote, like the U2 rover, the Jet Rabbit. The name is chosen by the public by a vote. And the Zhurong rover, the rover of China's first Mars mission, the name is also chosen by the public by a vote online. So public has lots of opportunities to participate in Chinese space and lunar missions.
And what kind of advice would you give to students or young researchers aspiring to work in the field of planetary sciences?
I think I have some advices for the young students or researchers for the space exploration. I think space exploration is not only for geologists, chemists, physics, astronomer, but also for many other people like doctor, because doctors are needed in the space, and also for people like economists, like lawyer, like space lawyer, because when we doing some we have more international space activities, we need some lawyers to make policies for space cooperation. We also need people like farmer, because people always need to eat everywhere, maybe on the earth, but also in the space. So in my opinion, every students in every major can have a chance to participate in space exploration. And because space exploration is the trend of human civilization, and I think more young students and researchers will join me to explore the moon and other planets.
Yes, and we know that space exploration is never an easy task, so it needs a lot of collaboration between different parties. So in your opinion, what role does international collaboration play in advancing planetary science?
In my opinion, in science, the common scientific questions actually shared by all nations. For example, for the moon, not only China, but also United States, Russia, Japan, India, Canada, and many other countries are going to the lunar south pole to hunt for waters. If different nations or different contributing parties can share their data to find lunar water, we can have better scientific outcomes, and we can find more locations of water, and that can benefit all space countries, spacefaring countries. Indeed, very proud, because as you know, China's space mission is not only very ambitious, but also very well planned and well operated. especially China's lunar missions, every of them has a very clear defined scientific goal or technique scope. And Chinese space missions, every of them are successful. No countries in this world can do this. It makes every Chinese citizen very proud of it.